I admit it, I've been bitten by the Tesla bug. I signed up for a Cybertruck this spring, but then I test drove a Model Y up here. And now I want a Tesla now. Should I wait or should I buy one now? Hey y'all, it's Dr. Know-It-All. This channel is dedicated to finding out whether I really do know it all or not. Make sure you like and subscribe, and definitely make sure you ask me questions in the comments or at my email address. Also make sure you subscribe, because when we hit 500 subscribers, we are going to do a giveaway, so yeah, good stuff. Also, I cut my thumb a while back. I don't know if you've seen that in the last few videos, but just to let you know. I had a plan. I was going to get a Tesla Cybertruck single motor version on or around 2024. That's the calculation for when it should show up and so forth. This video up here shows the very logical argument I made, which is still completely valid, but I made the mistake of driving a Model Y and Model 3, and now, well, I just want a Tesla now. My wife and I have discussed the matter ad nauseum. We have two perfectly good cars right now, a Mini Cooper for the city and a Mazda CX-5 for, hauling around the family, hauling stuff, and for longer trips. Both cars have about 2 more years to pay off. There's no need to buy a new car, especially such an expensive one right now. We can surely wait. But I've wanted a Tesla for years now, and this is one of the first times with the less expensive cars and our finances and so forth that we could actually afford one. I run a tech-centric YouTube channel, so owning one of these cars would allow me to speak from a place of more authority, and also, of course, to share the results that I find out with all of you, which is super cool. And I've always been an early adopter. I purchased the very first Macintosh back in 1984. That shows, again, how old I am. All the way up to, the first iPhone in 2007, etc., etc., etc. So I've always been at the front of the wave for technology, and I actually kind of feel like I'm getting lost in the wave, because there's been people who've been out there test driving full self-driving for years now, and it's killing me that they're doing it and I'm not able to. I love testing out new hardware and software, determining what works, what doesn't. It's kind of a busman's holiday, because honestly, I do a lot of that in my job, a lot of coding, a lot of research into things that may or may not work. So I understand being at that cutting edge and the awesomeness of finding out whether it's actually going to work or not. Of course, all of this pushes me to really, really want, in particular, the Model Y long range with its state-of-the-art construction, along with the full self-driving option. Even on our test drive, I mostly actually focused on the FSD and how it functions. I was imagining how the neural network input-output was doing, what it was doing under the hood second to second, the good things and the bad things it was doing. Getting to understand how this software runs by using it and mentally reverse engineering the software would be a true joy in my life. Is there a price you can put on true joy? Well, how about $59,000 plus taxes and fees? Ouch. To put this in a bit more perspective, I was raised a Midwesterner in Ohio by parents with Presbyterian, i.e. Scottish, roots. Thus, I am a doubly frugal person. Spending more than $50,000 on really anything except for a house is completely absurd, according to my upbringing. Add to that, I'm a professor. People are right when they tell you you don't go into the teaching gig to make money. And, my wife and I are solidly middle class. We're comfortable, but we certainly can't take on an $833 a month loan without it being somewhat painful to deal with. I really want a Model Y in my garage in 5 to 8 week delivery time. Heck, I even called my insurance agent to find out how much extra it would cost to insure a Model Y over my CX-5. And the answer is about $400 a year, which is not terrible. But it's a big decision for sure, given our state in life and given the non-necessity of purchasing a new car right now. So I would really like to hear from all of you out there. Is it silly to rush this process? Should I just wait for the Cybertruck to come out in a few years and get my order in line and so forth? I did actually order the full self-driving option with that at the time, because it was only $7,000 as opposed to $8,000. Should I jump on the chance to be a Model Y owner so I get the benefit of working with this younger version of FSD technology? Is it worth a very substantial sum to buy one now? And remember, if I do buy one, I'll be sharing what I find out with all of you guys, so there's an extra benefit for you at least, and it doesn't cost you a penny. Should I lease a Model Y instead of purchasing it so that I can then trade it in 3 years for the Cybertruck? Heck, should I just go work for Tesla so I can dig around in the code for real? So many questions. Help me out, folks. What do you think? What would you do, or what have you done if you were in my place? Let's start a civil please conversation in the comments. I'm very curious to see what you all think. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely make sure you mash the thumbs up button and subscribe. And for sure, ask questions in the comments or at my email address, which is DrKnowItAllKnows@gmail.com. Till next time, bye-bye.